Welcome to Fantasy Fact Check.
Playoffs are here.
And neither of us are in it. We had some crazy matches this week. Yeah, get off your phone.
No, this is actually important.
Bah. This week we had crazy matchups.
But the playoff bracket is set.
So let's look at how this became. Welcome to the weekly rundown.
It's a good clap. Dude, Wandale is so good. He might be better than Malik.
Wandale is not better than Malik.
Our first game of the season, the Roman Red Raiders, or Nate Checkits, faced the Manhattan Bachelors, the most hated team in the league.
Most
The
hated.
Roman Red Raiders unfortunately fell 103 to 126 to the most hated team in the league. By many good performances from players like CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Swift, and Devontae Adams, all getting roughly around 20 points.
It wasn't worth the match because Bijan and Jameson Williams blew it out with more than 23 points each.
The Roman Red Raiders unfortunately will not make the playoffs. The Manhattan Bachelors will claim the 4 seed.
5 seed. Stupid.
The Manhattan Bachelors will claim the 5 seed, despite being one of the lesser expected teams coming at the start of the season. In our next game.
Yo, let me do it. You've done so much. In the next game, it's Team Shimbashi against the London Marginally Good Players. This game was not very close, with Team Shimbashi beating the London Marginally Good Players by 30 points.
Top performers from the winning team, Team Shimbashi, consist of Rashi Rice, Dak Prescott, and Nico Collins. Ashton secures the 2nd seed and a bye, which I feel like we need to talk about this. Ashton is amazing. I was not expecting
really
it.
good. He's underrated
someone
because he's from Canada.
Who didn't even change their name after all the hard work the most hated owner in the league, Connor, has put in. He didn't even change his name, and he is one of
hating on
arguably
Connor.
the best teams in the entire fantasy league, behind the Miracles and Clyde.
No, Miracles. Oh, and
we're not at that game yet. Oh, you want to talk about a loss? The Federal High Dukes played against the Little Giants.
Oh, yeah, but it was a really close game, with the Federal High Dukes only winning by 3 points, with the sell from Jackson Dart and Wandale.
Will.
I suck!
This isn't about me! This isn't about me! Will, in this game, had an 80 to 90% chance to win. But the Little Giants and the regular Giants couldn't cooperate, much like the Giants and their head coach.
Well, the head coach is fired.
The Giants put up an absolute skunk on primetime TV against the New England Patriots, completely screwing over Will's game and possibly Will's playoff hopes.
Well, my playoffs hope were gone anyway, so it didn't matter.
Federal High Dukes move to 9-4 and make the playoffs as the 4 seed.
4 seed, 3 seed. Stupid.
As the 3 seed. Clyde, Ashton, and Spencer all had the same record.
But since Spencer had a 70-point game, he lost the tiebreaker because of his points that he put forward throughout the season. So that cost him a first-round bye.
Now, game we've all been waiting for.
When the Miracles lose.
The Miracles played the Corner Canyon Chargers.
And the Corner Canyon Chargers won.
By
no
a score
surprise.
Of 103 to 98. It was yet another close game. The Miracles were not able to pull out.
The top performers on the Corner Canyon Chargers were A.J. Brown, putting up 30 points. And you know who used to have A.J. Brown? This guy. And you know who traded him? This guy. You know who lost because of him? This guy. In the Miracles' last 3 weeks of having A.J. Brown, I did this math. He put up a whopping 10.2 points. Combined. And in his first 2 games after being traded from the Miracles, he put up a whopping
60.2 points.
Because you know who traded him? This guy.
30 points in his first week away, another 30 in his second. He was the highest scoring player across the entire league.
Which sucks for this guy.
The Miracles' top performers consist of Jordan Love, amazing game, 24 points. Chase Brown, 14 points, and the Jaguars' defense,
If you have a defense in your top 3 highest scoring players, you're cooked. Next game, we have Disney World Ducks against the Goofs. The Disney World Ducks have been clinching the 2nd seed this entire season until he lost this week against the Goofs, which put him to the 6th seed, barely making the playoffs.
The Goofs, the premier team of this league, former 2-time champions, the Kings,
Chiefs,
the absolute rulers and dominators of this league,
put up a whopping
125 points. Amazing for them, good win, great week, but he didn't make the playoffs. He snuck into the playoffs last year, and had an absurd Super Bowl Cinderella run and was able to go back-to-back. But this year will unfortunately not be the same, and the Goofs are out of the playoffs.
Gabe's team performed pretty well all around, which put him up to the top because his top scoring player only had 20 points, but his second and third both also scored 20 points, which put a combined 60 points, which is basically Thomas's score.
The Hawaii Henrys faced off against the Carmel Carnivals. Twin against twin, brother against brother.
Great way to end off the season.
Psych, it wasn't, because the one other team sucked. The
Only
Hawaii
putting
Henrys,
up 94 points against Clyde.
The Hawaii Henrys were in the three-way battle for the first seed. Finished the season at 9-4, similar records to the other participants in the battle for the first seed. But due to their high-scoring performance, they claim the first seed and the elusive first-round bye that the Miracles will be holding next year. Clyde started off the season red hot, whopping 8-0 start. Players performing off the charts everywhere. Teams could not do anything against him no matter how many points they put up.
But then Connor beat them, and then I beat them, and then Gabe beat them,
And then I should have beat him.
and then he lost. Wait, no, what? But he went on a 4-game losing streak, and he looked like he was gonna lose the #1 seed. But he came back and won this game, which let him win the first round bye and the #1 seed against Charles, who put up 94 points, and his top performing player was the Seattle Seahawks defense.
I want to just cut back really quickly. When Will was doing the analysis for my team, he actually said it's really embarrassing if you have a defense in your top 3 highest scoring. The #1 seed. Oh wait, hold on.
Didn't!
Oh no.
Didn't!
I read that wrong.
Didn't! He didn't!
Start of the season, Carmel Carnivals were hot.
Starting as second seed after the first month, but then they dropped significantly and fell off, and they became the 9th seed before playoffs, which means they did not make the playoff.
They finished the season with a record of 6-7.
Wait, what was Gabe's record?
6 and 7.
What was Will's record?
6 and 7.
Oh, wait. What was Andrew's record?
What was Charlie's record?
Wait.
Oh, hold on. Update. After many talks with the commissioner, he has admitted next year's draft, instead of being auto-generated picks, it will be based off of the last season records. Meaning the Miracles will be claiming next year's #1 pick. Meaning they will be drafting an amazing team.
Brian Thomas Jr., #1 overall.
Meaning they will have more faith in Brian Thomas Jr. They will have more faith in Ashton Jeanty. They will draft all those players again. They will be an absolute powerhouse and run this league for years to come. Commissioner didn't have a winning record all year.
You own the league. Just
also-
at least bribe your way to the playoffs.
He is also being investigated for
fraud.
brutal physical assault while playing pickup basketball with his family.
What?
If anyone was playing with them, they know what happened. It was brutal. It was terrifying. It was tragic. And whoever he hurt, whoever he traumatized, they are scarred to this day. They'll remember it for the rest of their life, and they will never close their eyes again without thinking about it. Connor, we should have filmed our outside football games over Thanksgiving and put highlights of them. Tell Grandma and Grandpa to get cameras out there.
And now the moment is here. Let's see the playoff bracket. You already know that round 1, Hawaii Henrys and Team Shimbashi both have a bye, which means there's 2 matchups that are like big matchups. First, we have the Manhattan Bachelors facing the Corner Canyon Chargers.
The battle of 2 high-flying offenses. The Manhattan Bachelors face up the Corner Canyon Chargers. Both explosive offenses able to put up 120 points plus when their players can do so. In this past month, Connor's team has scored the most points in the league twice.
And
ChatGPT's team has scored the most points in the league twice. It will be an absolute battle.
For the downside for each team, they've both scored less than 80 points some weeks. So this could be a blowout, or it could be the matchup of the ages, with both scoring low or both scoring really high. Next matchup, we have Disney World Ducks against the Federal Heights Dukes. The Disney World Ducks, who lost the 2nd seed, is trying to regain his glory when he's battling the Federal Heights Dukes, who have barely squeaked out wins to make it into the 3rd seed.
Let's go!
Playoff time!
Thomas, I'm going to be honest. You suck right now.
You cannot be
completely
talking.
lost the 2 seed. Completely. We didn't win all those games with 21 for nothing. Okay? Win this game. Love you, Spencer.
Now it's time for predictions with Will and Charlie. For my prediction to win the entire thing, you know who it is? You know who I think's gonna win and come out with the W? Team Shimbashi from Canada is gonna win the entire thing.
I got the Federal Head Dukes going all the way. I think they got it. I think they can do this. Oh, tune in. I think 6:30 tomorrow to watch Darian get crushed by Duquesne in the playoffs.
This is Fantasy Fact Check. Bye.
Thank you for watching.